This hour, giving you a live look out in Vatican City outside of Gemelli Hospital. As we know, Pope Francis, his health status is in limbo this morning as hospital staff in Rome are closely monitoring Pope Francis as he battles multiple scares, including pneumonia. While double pneumonia can be a devastating outcome, it can be especially damaging for the elderly. Fox News correspondent Connor Hansen joining us live this morning outside the medical center with the very latest on his condition. Connor, good morning.
Gina, here in Rome, Pope Francis is still in critical condition. New test results have given a better picture of his overall situation. But the latest we've heard from the Vatican is that Pope Francis slept last night and is now resting.
We're worried about him. I don't mind admitting that.
Concerns are growing over Pope Francis's health. New blood tests show signs the 88-year-old is experiencing early kidney failure. But doctors at Rome's Gemelli Hospital say it is under control. While he is in critical condition, Vatican officials on Sunday said Pope Francis was alert and, quote, well-oriented.
He's taught us a lot about strength and weakness.
Pope Francis was supposed to celebrate Sunday morning Mass in St. Peter's Basilica. Instead, he took to X to show gratitude for the outpouring of prayers and letters. The pontiff was first hospitalized on February 14th for bronchitis. He later developed double pneumonia and is still receiving supplemental oxygen.
We are aware of how terrible it is.
Over the weekend, churches around the world called on God to help Francis heal.
He's I think, one of the greatest popes we've had.
Especially the faithful across his home country of Argentina.
We also pray with all the church that he can recover so he can continue working on the mission God has given him.
Meanwhile, prayer sessions continue outside the hospital. The Vatican is notoriously guarded when it comes to the Pope's health and prognosis. Pope Francis is being kept in his own private suite here at the Gemelli Hospital, where people have been gathering here outside to pray, leave candles, flowers, right here at the statue of Pope John Paul II, who was also a patient here. We've also been told by the Vatican that they are planning a rosary ceremony outside St. Peter's Basilica tonight. Gina?
Fox News correspondent Connor Hansen, always a pleasure. Connor, we've been following this feed for the past 2 weeks. We even saw an influx of law enforcement arriving there. As you can imagine, people are trying to rush inside to see the Pope in real time and be by his bedside. What's the mood been like in that area? You're literally there. You're surrounded by people who are, as you mentioned, leaving flowers and having moments of silence.
Yeah, that's exactly right. We have seen a lot of police here as well, just sort of trying to manage the crowds. Right now, as you can imagine, a lot of media from all over the world has gathered to cover this story on top of all the well-wishers who have flown in either from other parts of Rome or from around the world to pray and be close to the Pope. But it's safe to say nobody's getting anywhere close to that private suite of the hospital. It is highly guarded, probably one of the most secure places in the world right now.
Great point. Connor Hansen, always a pleasure having you join us here on Live Now from Fox. Thank you so much for doing so, and have a great rest of your day.